blue fella. He says, "Thank you so much for assisting me. I am Backton, and I have something of a task for you." And he hands you over this sheet of paper. Whoop. This is a single soul's journey whose history puts your Pathfinder Chronicles to shame.
You lived a long time.
What was he doing between 6750 and 6963?
We don't talk about those times.
My veiled life, the only thing I've failed at. For decades, I have communed with my own past lives in preparation for my passage to the great beyond. Only a soul in perfect balance with karma may transcend. But this shadow incarnation is silent, and it vexes me. I wonder, did these assassins know of some slight of which I myself am ignorant? Friends, I've called you here to indulge an old man's curiosity. Travel to the loci of my lives before and after. The two relics there may point toward the mysteries and lift the veil. I'm afraid I'm too frail to travel, but I have an item here that may allow you to show me those relics from afar. And
I'm too frail to hover.
he didn't move too much.
Oh, look at me, I'm so amazing. I cast days and sit on pillows.
Sit on pillows for days.
Oh my gosh.
He pulls out this candle, this very ornate, very decorative and well-made candle,
I'll take candle.
and says that there's an hour-long ritual to perform, which we can bind ourselves to this candle. If you present it to one of the artifacts, I will be able to study it from afar. And please keep this timeline of my life with you in case you forget important details.
He wants us to travel back in time?
He wants you to travel to the places he lived in the life previous to the blank one and to the life after the blank one.
Okay.
So that he can study some of the artifacts that he left behind. They're holy relics. You can also, ask him whatever other questions you want.
So were you blank man during that period?
I have no recollection of what happened during that time. It is my veiled life. Make a sense motive check.
Can we all do that?
Sure, anybody that wants to sense some motives.
Sense the motive, all the motive.
Can't figure this guy out.
He's a venture captain, just do what he says.
Except for George, except for Inthe.
Inya.
Yeah.
How could he figure that out from so far away?
He's actually in my shadow. See?
Yeah, I mean, he's a venture captain. You don't think anything is untoward about him.
Wait, do we always mindlessly follow the venture captains?
It's worked so far.
If you ever been in a Pathfinder session, you do.
There was an entire faction that was arisen because people too blindly followed venture captains.
Shadow Lodge.
That faction has subsequently been destroyed.
Yeah.
Well,
I
so
used to be
did
part
the
of it.
Lantern Lodge is no longer there.
This guy is a venture captain in the Lantern Lodge.
Oh, so he no longer exists.
They don't exist in the Inner Sea, but you are very far from the Inner Sea right now.
That's uncomfortable.
Time to find the remnants of the Shadow Lodge, I guess, too.
Do we know anything about like knowledge, history, or local or engineering about, or not engineering, geography about any of these things? About
You might go ahead.
does it matter which one?
He said geography.
Anything you want to roll.
I guess I'll roll geography at first.
Any knowledge, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, anything
Engineering.
anything you can anything you can justify to me.
Oh, that's so fun. I was just gonna like spam them all.
Well, knowledge engineering to make myself a coffee maker.
24 to geography, Adam.
Sweet. What are you trying to check out? Or trying to...
Just information gathering, whatever you want.
It's so ambiguous.
Are you
Because I have the knowledge, I just need to know what to grab.
are you any derivative of Tien,
TM?
Mr. Knowledge Geography?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, these are places that don't even exist on maps yet.
Okay, never mind.
You are in uncharted to Galarian territory, or not Galarian, but to the Inner Sea.
Basically, none of these knowledges help me.
Not geography.
Not geography. Okay, what about history? Let's see. So,
This Bacton fellow is somewhat of a famous venture captain, because Samsarans are exceedingly rare, and ones that wish to dedicate one of their iterations to the Pathfinder Society is pretty ballin' also.
I want to know more.
Some of his former lives is reputed that he was an angel.
Oh, shit. So he's kind of like important and stuff and whatever. Just a bit.
Well, yeah, he was the missionary of Iori. Wait, he was a pirate?
He's a cool
Did
guy.
he enjoy that lifetime the most?
Every lifetime I experience is a building block to achieving balance and karma.
So you must have spent all your bad karma on that you left in Dungeon Lunch.
So what plague did he cure?
I have actual knowledge of that.
Insomnia.
Oh, shit, we could do not knowledge religion. Doy.
yeah, I was thinking about that.
Oh my god. That was like the worst.
It was actual plague, like the plague.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
Knowledge religion, that's funky. Samsarans and religion are kind of weird. You're not 100% sure what happens to them when they die.
Oh, fair enough.
So he wants us to go to all these different places of where he lived, right?
He wants you to go to two of these places. The ones,
Just two.
the one immediately preceding his death, and the one immediately after.
Let's try to figure out that blank one.
Right. The items. One is the skull of an elven daimyo named Haraka Soren. He died alongside Malash, who is reborn as my veiled self. This was immediately prior to the disappeared time. The skull now rests in the Haraka family shrine in the court of the ancestral sky in Ayajinbo, which is some 300 miles north of here. The other is a cradle that once held Malakine, my most recent incarnation. It is on display in the village of Dalo in western Wanshu.
Let's go do the first one.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's do things in order.
Yeah!
Yeah.
You have any other questions for this guy?
Yeah. Can I do a knowledge local check?
Sure.
Just like.
Ayajinbo is mostly an elven community. Rumor is that they're probably going to be having some big festival by the time you arrive.
Ooh, fun.
Dalo is like a mud hut village, but this Malakine person apparently was the specific incarnation of this guy that is deified almost. Supposedly stopped some kind of a flood or something.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, no big deal to stop something like a flood.
Yeah, you construct a dam.
He's like the kid that put the finger in the dam or whatever.
Oh, what languages do the people in Malash's old place speak?
Probably Elven or Tien, since it's
Okay.
an Elven community.
Linguistics, then.
Most everyone here will probably be able to speak Tien instead of Common,
Oh.
or Minkai, I think it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not so good.
Well, what about this hour ritual?
This this will bind us all to this candle of conveyance. While we remain linked, we'll be aware of each other's relative place and are tethered to the mortal realms. But if you place this in front of one of the relics, you should see the candle begin to glow blue, as if, or to show that I am there studying the item.
Okay.
Alright, so do we need to do this ritual thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he will perform everything necessary to do it. You guys just have to, volunteer.
Yeah.
I volunteer. That's tribute.
Let's do it.
I'm not volunteering as tribute, though.
Come on.
All right. He puts the candle in between all of you guys, and he does occult ritual business, which nobody really cares about. And it culminates with lighting the candle. And he lights the candle, and there's, like a brilliant flare for a second, and then it reduces into this little flame, like a continual flame. The wax isn't melting down at all. It's just like a magic flame. Also, you guys are all under the effect of a spell, which you can try and identify with Knowledge Arcana.
I don't know if this thing we call magic. Or do I?
Nice. You are under the effect of a status spell, as well as all of your allies. So you are aware of the direction and distance to all of these creatures, and whether they are unharmed or wounded or disabled or staggered or unconscious or nauseated or dying or stunned or poisoned or diseased or confused, or all of these things are made clear to you.
Okay, so I
What
know
if I'm bubbled?
everyone in the part that was in this seance
Do what?
ritual thing. I know everything about everyone who's in this seance ritual thing.
Correct.
Okay. Do we know if the candle has to stay lit?
It's a continual flame.
Okay, so we just okay.
The ritual will last until everyone agrees mentally to end it.
Cool. So let's go 300 miles north.
I agree.
Okay, that is going to be about a 16-day travel, and you're going to be going through like wilderness and unoccupied spaces, so you're going to have to worry about food.
I'll pick up some rations.
First time in your adventuring career, you've had to fend for yourself.
No survival? No, not really.
No magical food. Ugh. What a bother.
How much are rations?
Like 5 silver a day.
Take 20.
I have 2 rations and 1 water skin already. And I will take...
Hey, back then, can you cast sustenance on us?
38.
Sustenance.
Yeah, like the Ring of Sustenance.
You speak of magic that I am unaware of.
Hey, Backton, do you have a spell book?
No.
You lying to me?
My powers come from my inner self.
Oh, yeah,
Any other questions for him?
Why are you so old?
A Samsarin is reborn many times over until her karma finds complete balance. I've spent the entirety of this lifetime communing with my past lives. A wearing task, I assure you. My soul is near enlightenment. I merely need this dark spot expunged.
Okay, Grandpa.
I will do your dirty work.
Is there not anything you can tell us about this dark spot?
I'm hoping you'll find out.
So will this help us be more enlightened?
Absolutely. When I plan on passing, the Lantern Lodge will inherit all my biographies. Should you prove successful, I will allow you to examine my work first.
Cool.
What a nice guy.
What a guy.
Alright, we're going to travel
Find a new pillow.
300 miles through dense forest.
Yeah, just so you know, I bought food too.
Okay. Fortunately, the country of Jinin is very peaceful, and you arrive without incident.
Hey.
Unfortunately.
These rations.
The city of Ayajinbo is super festive. There's streamers and flags going on, and you can tell that there is... You're right, there's some kind of a celebration rocking it.
Do they have like all the Chinese dragons going off and fireworks and stuff?
Yep.
Oh, how festive. My flag is so happy.
Use every kind of Asian trope possible, except it's being done by elves, so it's even more extravagant.
Yeah.
Feels like Final Fantasy elves.
Yeah. Lightning has returned.
The 30th fucking time.
I'm gonna go join them.
Cool. You integrate yourself into the party.
I also integrate myself into the party with my flag being as happy as can be.
I'm gonna randomly let a little bit of my telekinesis, move a little air around, shift a little sand, just enhance their production.
Nobody cares. Everybody's pretty busy with partiness. What do you guys want to do in this? It's not a huge place. It's just, like a relatively meager city, but it's big for what you've seen so far in Tinja. The majority of the crowds seem to be proceeding on this gilded stone ramp down into a cave. And that seems to be where the general flow of the crowd is going.
I
what's
think
going on
follow
down
him.
there?
I'm going with them since I'm part of the parade.
I shall join them as well.
Cool.
Two.
Um,
Technically, or four, whatever. I lost count.
you start heading along with everybody else. Everybody is pretty polite. You know, you get a couple of side views because I don't think any of you are elves, or
I'm a
even
gnome.
half of elf.
I'm a halfling.
But people tend to give you, you know, a nice comfortable wide berth and leave you alone. Until you get to the entrance when these four burly looking guys come up and they demand to know what your business is.
Are they elves?
They are big burly elves, yes.
Ooh.
That sounds quite like the conundrum.
All
They sound like half-orc elves.
Yeah, I don't think they're elves.
They've got the big like what is it, the samurai armor going on, and they're all weeaboo.
They're like all koidasune.
We're just baka gaijins. We can't enjoy this.
Yeah, they're just like they demand to know your business.
Yeah, diplomacy check would be pretty good.
Yeah,
Like, do any of us even speak this language?
He spoke to you in common.
oh, okay, even better. I was gonna speak Elven, but that works too.
Oh, well, they did Elven at first, and if you respond to it in Elven, that'd be better.
Yeah, I'll respond to Elven then.
Do you know Elven?
I do know Elven.
Sure do.
I'm loading up my sheet for the 30th time.
You should just pop it out and leave it open.
Oh, wait. I can leave it up?
Yeah.
Wait, okay, whatever. But, diplomacy, sorry. I'm on the job.
Alright, well, they think you're pretty.
Oh, god damn it. Can I tell them who we are?
You can.
In that pretty voice?
And what do you say?
Just enjoying the festivities, blah blah blah.
Yeah, we're just passing through, enjoying the festivities. Pretty simple, basic stuff. I feel like that's really bad though. So basic.
We heard about this great festivity, and we had to stop on our way through.
I appreciate your curiosity, but outsiders are not permitted inside the Court of the Ancestral Sky, especially during this holy time.
Can I try and bluff and say I have special permission?
You can try.
Alright, let's do that.
Can I assist him?
You can.
One sec, let me get an aid roll.
He says, very well, under whose authority?
These elves are just like the worst.
They're so good at guarding.
Yeah, like what's that all about?
Can I bluff again and try and make it seem like it's like way higher than their pay grade?
I mean, it's gonna get harder.
Oh, mine aren't dead. Can I bluff again and just make it seem like it's way higher than their pay grade?
You can try.
Alright.
Okay. I'm just.
22.
I'll try to assist.
I've got a pizza in the refrigerator too.
Nice.
No fight on this.
Yeah.
They brush you aside, and they're just like, please enjoy the hospitality above ground in Ayajinbo.
Oh, you're the best. Oh no, I got it from a Little Caesars down the street.
Is it daytime?
It is like evening. It seems like whatever this thing is going to go down is going to happen at night.
We can all just sneak in, I guess, if we need to.
Yeah, I'll just sneak in when it gets a little darker.
What? Why are you going to sneak in there?
See what's going on.
Oh, is that what your goal is?
What?
Oh, I got a soy sauce in the refrigerator too.
We're supposed to be finding the relic.
Did you get plus 40 or bluff, by the way? Yeah, because of I was assisting you.
He's a helpful halfling.
Yes.
Well, my second bluff check was a 26 then.
Yeah, they're very not interested in just letting you in for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I
feel
wanted to
like we
work
should
at
have-
Jefferson's, but they like require phone numbers and stuff.
I have a feeling the relic is in there.
I have a feeling close.
Why don't we just try being honest that we were told by Bacton of Kambuku to look at the relic?
We're looking for the relic of Malash of Hungal Peacemaker.
Huh?
I couldn't hear you. You kind of disintegrated toward the end.
Me or the other person?
The other person.
Yeah, I think it's going through the wrong microphone, sorry. Which is quite annoying. Is this better?
When you say you're here looking for a relic of Bacton, they're just like, who is Bacton?
He's the current iteration of Malash of Hangal.
At that, when you speak that name, they all look at each other and get kind of wide-eyed.
Oh.
They say, "Wait right here," and one of them goes down below the ramp. The other guys kind of look at you, even more suspiciously than they had earlier. And moments later, he comes back up and says that you've been granted an audience with the daimyo, Haraka Kasashige. Kasashige! Please come with us. And he makes a hand motion to one of the other guards, and they both come down the ramp with you.
Okay, we go. Or I go.
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll join. A group should stay together, right?
No, never.
Yeah, F the team.
Oh, this is mine.
He leads you through the throng. Once you get down there, you start hearing this hypnotic music, and you see this big mirror in the center of a large cavern. The whole place is like glittering and stuff and everywhere. And you see this elf kind of sitting on the side of a ledge playing this flute, which is producing this haunting music. And the whole thing glistens like it's made out of mithril. This elf, who is clad in ceremonial armor, he's got like the big samurai deal going on. He's greeting people by name. As they move past him, he's like, to the sagacious Mata, the perseverant Ishigo, my brethren, the decisive Haraka. Welcome to the Festival of the Fortunate Moon. Tonight, the moon will travel from sky to sky, and those who meet its pallid eye will earn the luck of dragons. Until moonrise, tales of honor shall remind us of our noble ancestry. And perhaps these bold outlanders have a tale or two to share, he says as you guys start to enter into the room.
Oh, okay, you give them all names when we're just bold outlanders.
Well, he doesn't know what your name is.
I step forward and introduce myself as Enya. Yes, the Enya. And I fascinate the entire room with a fancy performance. Let's see. Where's the classes?
Can you hear me any better?
A little better.
Yeah, probably not. This doesn't make it better, does it?
Okay, I'm going to use Fascinate on.
I mean, most everybody is pretty happy with you dancing.
Awesome.
I think Fascinate has to be singing though.
Let me double check that. That's actually an interesting point.
I remember I was doing fascinating with dancing.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, it's not a huge deal. It's just if you're singing, you're singing.
Been writing. 45.
Something silly watching Netflix.
Yeah, I think you have to have a perform skill.
Okay, that's fine. He's got perform skills. So yeah, that is your introduction. You just fascinate the crowd, and you even managed to get this guy that's playing this haunting flute melody to like just go off tune for a second as he starts to get drawn in.
Is anyone else having trouble hearing?
Yes, there's someone with something in the background.
I'd have to wait till like the.
I think Wesley's just talking to other people.
Yeah, sorry guys. You guys are doing all the intellectual work. I'm just the hired swinging hand. So.
Well, if you got a lot of noise going on, just mute yourself.
Oh,
It's not me, is it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'll bring it back.
So we're sitting in front of this guy, right? We fascinated the crowd.
Yeah, the crowd is pretty entranced with Inya's song and dance.
Alright, so we're in front of this guy. Okay. Are we continuing?
Yeah.
I'll say, let's see, what's mine? I'll diplomacy him and say, yes, we are here to find the relic of Malash of Hongal, the peacemaker. And I am Gentry Hochstein, the Dragon Slayer.
Dragon Slayers, you bring bad luck to your family name. Dragons are noble beasts that give us luck.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that.
Oops.
He didn't choose this name.
Hey, they attacked me. It's not my fault. They weren't really even dragons. They were just dragonkin.
So they were kobolds.
Inya chat wants to know where your Patreon is.
I'm back.
Inya,
Yeah, what's up?
chat wants to know where your Patreon is.
My Patreon?
Yeah, so they can, get more performances.
Oh. Oh, the website? I was like, is that a word for an item or something? Because I just thought it was a website, and I'm like, oh, you mean that? Okay, I'm caught up. Hi.
17. You seek. What is it exactly that you seek? I'm not aware of any particular relic.
Oh shit, we didn't
I
get
forgot what the relic was, guys.
It was a skull. It was a skull of a guy named Soren.
Oh. We're looking for the skull of a guy named Soren.
Should I do a diplomacy roll for that?
Oh, wait, I was supposed to diplomacy him, and I never did. Sorry.
He definitely kind of looks like he wasn't expecting that.
Oh.
Do I even need to roll?
Yeah, you can.
Take it.
Okay, he looks kind of grave suddenly. And says that the skull of Soren lies in my own family crypts. This is a tangled knot of honor. While he was malice, Bacton gave our family strength, yet, even for his sake, I don't know if a son can permit the desecration of his ancestor's grave. But you are friendly outsiders. I'll gather the clan leaders tonight, and we'll vote on it during the Moonrise Festival.
I should have done some dancing during there.
It will be.
Can we know who these clan leaders are?
You can try and find out.
Okay.
But it should be about 3 hours until then. So please enjoy the celebration until we convene and let you know what the council decides.
Can you tell us where the crypt is so we can just take a look?
I don't think it'll like that.
You're in a very small place, and it is down here. But he says
That could be a good backup plan.
He tries not to give me a sense motive check.
Ooh. Oh damn it! I closed that freaking page again. I keep
Just pop it out and minimize it.
Oh, you could minimize it? Oh my god, hello. Okay, hi. I'm paying attention now. Sense motive, right? I also did sleight of hand, which is a little bit different. Oh. Yeah, sign in. Go ahead. What? Didn't like me trying to minimize it. Oh, that was popping it out. Okay, hi. Okay, what?
And any other rolls?
Did you guys get mine? Yeah. Oh my god.
He says, please don't think of desecrating my ancestral tombs. I promise we will give you full consideration. But I must be seeing to other business. Please enjoy this festival. And he courteously bows and backs away. That's not to say you can't find these crypts from other people. There's lots of gathering information possible here. You also want to try and find out who these other nobles are. Maybe rub elbows with them / hand out blowies.
Did I just hear hand out blowies?
He said hand out blowies.
I didn't say that. Intok said that.
Alright, let's go swap blowies with the nobles and try and get some skulls.
Wow.
Story of my Friday nights.
Okay, let's, I vote we, try to find some more nobles and make good with them.
So, the general theme of this festival, there are these 3 great houses that are intermingling. There's a lot of boasting going on. They're talking about things that their families have accomplished, heroic deeds, and some of them are debating like the finer codes of Bushido and honor and things. People might be interested in hearing about your own exploits and stories. You can also try and find out who these actual diplomats are, and you probably will be able to have a chance to get more words in with the daimyo Haraka.
Hey, I actually have an idea. Is there like a large stage of it, or like even a stage in general?
There's a big platform with the big mirror on it, but you figure that it would be bad mojo to get up on it.
Does anyone know anything about it? Maybe ask locals?
Gather information.
Okay, so that'd be diplomacy?
Yes, please.
Okay, I minimized it this time, so go over to it.
Oh man, Chrono Trigger music.
Boom.
35! Man, you know everything going on here.
Like, I know a lot of things that they just
People are very eager to tell you everything about their traditions. There are 3 noble families, the Haraka, which is the daimyo you spoke to earlier, and Ishigo and Mata. They all use this cavern, which they call the Court of the Ancestral Sky, to honor their ancestors during this Festival of the Fortunate Moon. Everybody gets together at dusk in the underground grotto, which it currently is, and then they exchange tales of honor until the moon shines through a hole in the ceiling and strikes the mirror. It's like an underground Stonehenge deal. Supposedly, anybody that gazes upon the mirror is granted good luck. You also know that the Court of the Ancestral Sky houses all 3 of the family crypts, and outsiders are not normally granted access, but you are able to deduce where each of the great house's crypts are. You also know that these clans are long-lived Elben families, and many bear grudges against each other. They fought for centuries until the year 6748 IC, which is a calendar you've never heard of. when
Can I do a check for that?
nah. But the fighting stopped when Malash the Magnanimous, you may have heard of before, he united them to repel a threat from the Darklands, and Malash died during the conflict, as did his friend Soren, the great-grandfather of the current daimyo Haraka Kasashige.
Are there any like platforms just like kind of hanging about, like or
Yeah,
like a
yeah, you're in a
like
cave.
But I mean, like for the like in the festivities, like in like the streets, or is it all? In the
It's
cave?
all underground in this cave.
Oh.
Do we know if any of the families employ like ninjas by any chance?
Ooh.
That's something you could try and find out. You didn't pick that up just asking around. But you are in Weeaboo world, so ninjas may exist.
Yeah, I was doing a casual check too for like just general.
You guys didn't really investigate the ninjas that attacked like at all.
Okay.
What?
Oops.
Hong Kong.
Can I like probing question people about it?
Ooh.
Do you know where I can find any ninjas?
I need to find some ninjas.
I want to teach him some stuff.
Can I show off my sweet ninja skills with acrobatics and be like, hey, look, you could totally employ this, all of this.
Oh wait, if you're doing that, I'll do it too.
Are you gonna show off our sweet moves?
I mean,
Fuck it,
yeah.
I'm gonna show off my sweet moves.
do you see any ninjas currently?
Do I? I don't know.
Then
We don't know.
If you don't, then it's swarming with ninjas.
Alright. This is 31 acrobatics. Look how sweet I am. I'm a ninja.
Oh, you're probably gonna be way better than mine.
All the ninjas start hustling.
Oh look!
We perform like a combined acrobatics ninja stunt.
You guys do the teleport behind you for across the world.
Hell no.
And then wink into the camera.
Yep, at the end.
Woo. But yeah, no, there's not a lot of admission that there are ninjas. In fact, that's kind of something that people scorn.
Oh.
I might not liked how ninja really were then.
You're probably kind of like, can you not?
But now you know the names of the noble houses. You know who their primary people are at this time. You've already spoken to the daimyo Haraka Kasashige, which he's mingling and with other people. So if you wanted to try and talk to him again, you could. You're also pointed out Lady Ishigo Shiori, who is this lady wearing these white robes and a big, broad, like, witch hat.
Burner.
And the third one is Lord Mata Ryu.
You said that these families quarrel, right?
They do a little bit, but they're in a very kind of festive truce right now.
Maybe we can make them quarrel again.
Oh, that's dark.
Well, I wonder if we talk to some of the others and say that it would be very good for their family if we got into the crypt.
Do these people just from general knowledge, would it be able to deduce if these people know who the Pathfinder Society is?
Probably, maybe. They might know what the Lantern Lodge is, but not necessarily the Pathfinder Society as a whole.
Okay.
So we would introduce ourselves. Hey, we are from the
Prestigious Pathfinder Society.
I mean, you could introduce yourselves as hailing from Avestan or Garand or the Inner Sea, and that might be foreign and exotic enough.
Yeah, we'll tell them we're from the Inner Sea.
A bunch of Baka Gaijins, so.
We're so cool, we're just foreigners, nothing about our culture.
Wait, let's walk up to the lady with the witch hat. And so they like to hear heroic tales, right?
Well, these are the nobles, the super high up nobles. The people that are doing all the tall tales and stuff are like the scions and the family extended families.
Never mind.
Hold up for a second.
But you have, I mean, you have
Time and safe people.
Chase. I can't really understand you.
Right.
He needs to come back from the moon.
Oh, this is perfect.
You have several hours to really, mingle with as many people as you want to.
Yeah, can I do a little performance, just kind of like to amuse people?
Yeah, you can do that. Lots of performance you can do.
How'd the session go? We failed, but Enya got to dance and sing.
Yeah, a lot.
So I'm from the Sovereign Court.
Cool.
So I'm gonna be talking about the nobility in the inner sea.
All right. Do you have any ranks in knowledge nobility?
Let's see here.
I do.
No, I did not put any ranks in knowledge nobility.
What
I
about
put them in knowledge engineering.
what about history or oratory?
I could do a knowledge ability.
Maybe if we teach them how to build a bridge, they'll think we're noble.
I could do engineering.
These.
Yeah, okay, good.
They are not particularly interested in bridge building. They also seem to not be particularly interested in like Taldane hierarchies. They're much like cool story gaijin.
So, did none of them have like any kind of like secret interest in like what's going on across the sea or anything like that?
None of them are jumping out at you. They're just like, oh, cool. Not elves.
Dang, don't get any of those curious folk.
Yeah, most of the people that are here just think you guys are like suddenly like surprise entertainment.
We're like the token minorities.
Yeah,
Well,
very
yeah,
much.
but they won't stop fucking singing and dancing.
Everybody goes up to you and takes a selfie without even asking.
It's a halfling and she's dancing. Look, it's just like a pet.
It's the Enya.
The Enya, wow.
Can we tell if the nobles are enjoying Enya's singing or dancing?
He hasn't made a check yet.
Oh, I'll do a
Perform check, I think.
yeah, it would be
What specific kind of performance?
singing.
All of them.
Yeah, they are not particularly impressed.
Oh, holy shit! I rolled a 2.
Maybe you should dance. They were really
Oh,
happy about your dancing.
yeah. Let's try dancing.
You can use like acrobatics to perform, right?
Burn.
Well, my acrobatics isn't really great. It's just.
Well, that's not bad for me anyway.
I'll try dancing.
Sure. Dancing is good. You turn some heads.
Yes, they're like, ooh, look at that bod.
And-
Her voice is shit though.
Actually, I should have said it earlier, but when you guys were doing those crazy ninja flips earlier, that actually did turn some heads and impress people about your
Sweet.
flexibility and crazy ninja skills.
Does
We'll
that
talk to
interest
the
any-
ones who were
Talk to the
impressed then.
Does that interest any
the-
of the nobles?
The,
If I've
pe-
noticed.
the nobles don't seem to care, but you're impressing the crowds.
Dang.
Is there a way I could like kind of like sense what the like do a diplomacy check to like sense what the
The
nobles would be interested in seeing?
well, they're definitely it's a relatively crowded space. Everything you're doing is going to be within their sight. So if you're impressing people in the crowds, that might have a bigger effect on impressing them specifically.
Right, because they want us to impress the people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're for the people, so they're for us. Okay.
There, I did some more acrobatics.
You just keep flipping in place.
God, I'm actually. Can we talk about how mad I am that I just messed up a performance roll?
First time.
It's like my thing. I just want to. I'm just trying to think of, like, I just want to climb everywhere, or like,
And so
diplomacy and like kiss a baby. Would that be disturbing to see a halfling kiss a baby?
So me and Zach's character, we did the
I just figured you guys are doing Power Rangers.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, you guys are just doing fight choreography.
Yeah, we're just like pretend
Yeah.
to fight. Oh, look, oh,
It's
whoa.
like
Whoa, whoa.
Goku and Krillin play fighting. Because you're so
And then
short.
at the end we do the Union Fusion.
I don't want to do that.
I want to talk to the hat lady.
You guys, okay, so you want to go ahead and talk to one of the nobles?
Yeah, we're gonna see.
Yep,
what she says.
compliment her hat. I'm sure she'll like it.
All right, so
Yeah.
you go up to this lady, Ishigo Shiori. She's wearing this white, like super white, like bleached out, like robe kimono deal.
Oh.
I dig it.
And she says, "Oh, it's such a pleasure. It's such a pleasure to meet outsiders such as yourselves. What brings you to the name of this place that I forgot?"
She'll yawn at us.
Yeah, she. Give me a sense motive check.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, it's such a pleasure.
Like, you okay, huh?
You guys in this.
We're still in this room.
You guys in the sense. Yeah, I don't have a map for this. It's all talking.
Sense motive.
Holy shit, what did I roll for the sense motive?
She seems like she's got bags under her eyes and creased a little bit, like she's been crying recently.
Oh?
Are you okay?
Can I,
Don't
can I
want to-
diplomacy her and, like, kind of ask her if anything's wrong?
Try and do it under, like, don't let other people know so she doesn't get embarrassed.
Yeah,
She
like,
she
just like one-on-one.
she apologizes and says, You may not be able to tell by my dress. My husband recently was lost to me, along with.
She's at a loss of words.
Along with my words.
I mean, we could see black.
Who was your husband?
Leave her alone. She's trying to
Whoa.
collect herself.
Whoa!
How
No,
do you
don't
put
come
it?
out the gate swinging.
Which way do you swing?
I can be your new husband.
How do you fancy a halfling?
Yeah, dancing halfling that's got like a nice like thick body. For all
I'm
the
a halfling
reasons.
as well.
She says he was very dear to me, is all.
We don't say any of that, by the way. All that sexual aggression.
Can I
Yeah.
ask you what his name is? She's not gonna answer that, is she?
His name was, I don't know, Dinkus.
Okay. Okay, he doesn't have that. Sounds good.
Dinkus minkus.
I'll be your dinkus.
Oh god. That could be very inappropriate. In too many different ways.
Does she seem happy that Enya tried to console her a bit?
She seems pleasant about it. And she says that the daimyo mentioned that we were going to discuss giving you entrance into the crypts. Why is it that Bacton wants in there?
He wanted a relic.
Yeah.
Very dear
Might
relic.
as well tell the truth.
Yeah, might as well just tell the truth as we stream.
I went diplomacy it though.
Yeah, definitely got diplomacy it.
Yeah, I'll aid you.
Yeah, please, I feel like I've been needing it lately. Wait, why can't I do that all of a sudden? That was cool. Sorry, I'm like freaking out. Okay.
Yeah, I roll. Yeah, there you go.
No.
Oh, I think we're good. 28. Diplo.
Alright, she considers you friendly.
Get it.
Can we ask with a diplomacy roll, like if she'll be able to vote for us?
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh.
Wait, why
Well,
did you
we're gonna use the
re-roll it?
initial roll.
Oh, you don't need to re-roll. Okay, thank God, because that
Yeah.
was a 1. She'd just be like, fuck you guys, and then she just like kicks us in the tits. Or me.
She looks to, she kind of, squeezes her face up together and says, I'll consider it. And you can tell that, that she's being very polite about dismissing you.
I really like your hat.
Oh, well, now that you say that.
I
It's
just
like,
want to let you know.
Thank you. I wear it in mourning of my husband's death.
holy shit. As a side note, I remember one of my coworkers said Happy Memorial Day, and the customer responded to them by saying, my husband died 7 years ago on Memorial Day. And that was just it. And like, my coworker apologized, and they're just like, I'm going now. It was super uncomfortable.
You want to talk to the one you haven't spoken to yet, Lord Mata?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alright,
right in that.
so you can pick Lord Mata Ryu out. He is an older guy, very venerable in age and description and mechanics. and he kind of has this reek of sour wine about him. He looks like he hasn't particularly prepared himself for this party, or he's been enjoying the party definitely deeper than everyone else.
We should prepare him with that.
When you get close to him, he shrieks out this overly not an inside voice kind of a yell. It's like, "Welcome, outsiders!"
Oh.
And he vigorously shakes all of your hands, which you can tell he hasn't cut his nails in a long time, and they all scratch at your wrists.
Bro, you on shrooms?
We've got drugs.
So,
Don't vote for us.
Give me a sense motive check, actually.
Oh.
Sense for shrooms.
No.
for E,
Whoa, Inya.
Oh, what did I do?
Kakeki.
I can actually see something. That's a new change.
You're like, is this guy on drugs? Is he drunk? You get this sudden kind of flash of insight that this guy is under some kind of domination or control.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
We might want to try and break that, maybe.
Is it an illusion, or can I do like a...
You don't know. You just know that he is acting in kind of a slightly stilted and...
Can I do Knowledge Arcana?
Detect magic.
E, I pull you away so we can discuss this.
You can detect magic, but he's got magic bits on him all over that it's going to make deducing what it is pretty tough. And the crowd is full of nobles that all have minor magic items all over them also.
Can I do Knowledge Arcana on him?
No. You can't. It would take so long to figure out what the magic aura is.
Really?
Yeah, because he's just there's
Everyone's laughing at me.
Screw you, Adam.
Well, I'm just saying you're in a big noble party.
No, you're not laughing at me. I heard snickering, and I'm like, I'm just trying to figure
But
things out.
you have this information. Whatever you want to do with it is up to you.
So he has magic on him, and we can't use Detect Magic, Knowledge Arcana, or Spellcraft on it.
I'm just gonna say,
He's just
go
acting.
for intro and walk away.
Yeah, like if you identify what the domination is, it doesn't matter because it doesn't change that he has some kind of a compulsion on him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use
Well, if it's like a fear effect, then I could like help him resist it or something, or...
Right, but if Dispel Magic, if anybody had Dispel Magic, that would work.
I do not have that.
Alright,
I have a large person.
Let's walk away.
Okay. Well, he doesn't seem to notice that you noticed, and is just like, well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I hope we get to speak again before the end of the night.
I would turn around and wave at him.
And I also wave back. Bye.
All right, he disappears back into the crowd.
So there's only one more noble family to talk to.
There's one person. Well, you've spoken to all the nobles, but you haven't really talked to the daimyo again. The first guy you could speak to again.
Yeah,
Right.
let's give him a crack. Well, I mean, not like a crack like cocaine. We really need to
Talk to him again.
dispense of that.
Do we trust this guy a lot, though? I don't know.
He let you.
I want to tell him,
I don't.
That
I don't
noble
fully
is-
tell him that he's under control, though.
yeah, I want to tell him about that.
I don't.
Wait.
I don't think we should.
We're not doing that. I'm gonna sense motive on him about that.
What the?
Because we failed to sense motive about him earlier, so I don't want to tell him anything.
You guys have not successfully sensed really any motives at all, except for this one guy being under control. What are you rolling dice for?
I'm sensing the Daijin or whatever the first guy's.
He seems pretty pleasant with all the crowds.
You have to initially probe ask him something and then sense motive him. Like, just be like, oh, what do you think about this guy?
How do you think about this guy? No, the guy who was like dominated.
Do you wanna go back up and talk to him?
Well, can we ask the Daimo if he,
Feels like there's
If
anything
the-
off about him.
yeah, if that guy seems different than normal?
Yeah, do that and then sense motive him when he answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go up and find him. He's very pleasant when you come back, and he actually comments on how some of the some of the members of the party are very taken with your feats of athleticism and performances. And he seems very genuinely interested in making sure that you are enjoying yourselves. You ask if that other guy seems weird.
No, if he seems normal.
If he seems normal. All right. He says he's always been rather a strange fellow. I think that comes with age. And he does hit the plum wine a little hard.
Alright, if we can sense motive and we don't find anything, then I say we can probably tell him about what we found out.
Yeah, that was a pretty good sense motive too.
Ooh, that's a bad one.
Yeah, we're pretty dreadful tonight.
Does 22 tell us anything, Zenith?
Anybody else got an assist?
He doesn't seem like he's lying when he says he's always been strange and likes to drink a lot.
I'm talking about the first part, though.
Well,
Oh, never mind.
that was
That's
the
the
first
whole
part.
Alright, well, I guess, you know, might as well tell someone. I don't know who could potentially be controlling him, but...
I say, like...
It's me.
What?
It's me.
yeah, I'm thinking it could potentially just be the daimyo, but we don't have any leads as to who would actually want to do it.
Adam
Hello.
is actually controlling him.
Yep.
Oh, I see. That's quite the joke.
Honk honk.
But,
Nudge, nudge.
Honk.
do we want to... You know, do we want to tell the daimyo about this, or do we not want to tell the daimyo about this?